Hello, it's Amanda, and today I want to talk about prenatal vitamins. I did a lot of thinking and praying and trying to decide, should I do this video, should I not? But it is a subject that I am so passionate about, and I'm becoming more and more passionate every single day because of what I continue to learn. And I was at a training earlier this year with some medical professionals, and there was so much talk about how good nutrition is, of course, we've known this for years, I feel like, is so important during pregnancy and beyond. And I think in today's toxic world that we live in, the way that we eat, our food has changed. Like, it's not a secret of, do we need to take supplements? It truly is, what supplements do we need to take to fuel our body the best we can and to feel the very best that we can. And so it's just not a matter, all of us need supplements, right? Whether we're wanting to get pregnant, are pregnant, have just had a baby, there's a little bit more urgency for really good quality nutrition. And that's what I want to talk about today. So for years, I've had the health food store now for 18 years, and I've had so many women come in and just say, like, oh, I can't take prenatals. They upset my stomach. They make me feel sick. And so thankfully, they do come to the health food store. They ask questions, and we're able to show them natural, high quality supplements that will agree with their body. They will be able to take them. They won't get the side effects of taking cheap quality vitamins, and they'll feel better, and they're going to have good nutrition for them and their babies. And so that is just such an important thing to think about. And I think, we know how important it is when we're growing a baby inside of our body. That baby is taking a lot of nutrients. And so, if the mom is not getting really high quality nutrition, her body is just going to be starving by the time that the baby is born, right? And so it's just so important, because we know that, to keep the baby healthy, it's taking the minerals and the vitamins and the nutrients from mom. So this is really a time where taking good quality supplements it's non-negotiable, right? Like, it has to be a part of your journey if you want to feel your best when you're done having the baby and you want your baby to be healthy, right? Like, it's really important, because so we are seeing so much more, like, postpartum depression. I truly do not think that women talk about this and share about this enough. But when your body goes through that miraculous process of giving birth, your hormones are fluctuating all over the place, right? And so it's normal that you have those raises and the drops and, like, all of the different emotions happening. And when we can support with really good high quality nutrition, enough omega-3s, and the good stuff that your body needs, it can reduce many times it can reduce the postpartum symptoms that you might have, because you're getting good nutrition. And so I really want to scream this from the rooftops, because for years and years and years, too many women have just been taking, like, a cheap over the counter prenatal. Even the ones that they write prescriptions for, most of those are really hard to digest and absorb. And so if they are making your stomach upset, or you just don't feel like you're noticing much, a lot of times it can be that it's a cheap quality, and it's the fillers inside of there that are upsetting your stomach. And I often say, and I'm going to keep saying it, that, if you're going to take cheap supplements, don't even take them at all. Right. I've had another video where I talk about the fish oil, the omegas. Like, don't buy it just over the counter, because 80% of the fish oil on the market does not even have what it says it has on the bottle. Okay. So many supplements, they're not regulated. So you really have to buy brands you can trust direct from the company. Do not order, um, from just random online websites, because you don't know. You don't know who's checking them. And so it really is important to stay to that quality. And so if you've ever said, oh, I can't take a multi, I can't take a prenatal because they upset my stomach, it really could just be a quality issue. And I'm going to really encourage you to up level that, get the best in supplementation. And so there's lots of different options on the market for prenatals. Okay. Just high quality brand, buy from a health food store, buy from a trusted source, because you want your body to actually absorb those nutrients so they help the baby and they help you feel better. And one of the ones I'm going to talk about today, because the more I learn and the more I've dug in and started researching this, and it's like, oh my gosh, it makes sense. Like, if mom's not supporting her body well, like, she's not going to feel great after having the baby. And when do moms need the energy and the focus and to feel their best? It's when you have a newborn around, right? Because there's a lot to keep up with. And so the one that I want to share with you today, it's a fabulous combination for, like I said, before pregnancy, during, and after pregnancy. This continues month after month to be a top seller on our doTERRA team, but it truly is because people are noticing a lot from it. And so I am just like wanting every woman to know about this, especially if you're expecting or looking to be or getting ready to have a baby. It's never too late to start, right? I always say we don't know until we know. So this is the time to give it a shot. But this is vitamins, minerals, and grains. It's a packet. You mix it with cold water. You drink it right away in the morning. And what I love about this regimen that I'm going to show you, it takes less than 2 minutes a day to be super healthy. And this, why I love it, why it can be so helpful in pregnancy. It's loaded with nutrition. It's whole food based. If you eat food, you can drink this vitamin. Okay. So that's the cool thing. This does have a little bit of probiotic and a little bit of digestive enzymes in it. And it's important to mention that because a lot of women struggle with some digestive issues during pregnancy. And so those really help that your body absorb all of the nutrients. Okay. And so start with this cold water morning, VMG, vitamins, minerals, and grains. This combo that I'm sharing with you right now is absolutely by far the best supplementation regimen grouping bundle that I've ever seen. Pregnancy or not pregnant, it is absolutely amazing. It's going to deliver super high quality nutrition like no other vitamins that I know of on the market. And I don't say that lightly, but we have seen it work over and over and over for people. Better energy, better sleep, better digestive health, healthier brains, focus, all of those things. And so that is why I'm so passionate about this. And if I was choosing a prenatal or, one of my loved ones was pregnant, I would want to recommend this combination that we're talking about because it is powerful. We know it gets into your body. Every doTERRA supplement has essential oils with it, and it's proven that those essential oils help the vitamins and minerals nutrients get into your cells and get to work. And so it makes it work better by having the essential oils included with it. We've actually tested that and studied it, and it's just amazing. The next one I'm going to talk about is the omega fish oil. Super, super important for pregnant women to have the omega-3s. Actually, it's pretty much important for all of us to have omega-3s. We're even seeing children need these even more. Very important for brain develop, focus, skin health, liver, all kinds. But really, we're thinking when you're pregnant, or after pregnancy, we're really thinking of getting this for like a healthy brain and brain development of the baby as well. And this is 3 a day. You can swallow them right when you drink your VMG vitamin drink, or you can take them with a meal. You can take all 3 together, or you can divide the dose out if you want to. The really cool thing about this Omega is you can chew it. If you're like, and this is what I love, like moms that are like, oh, I can't swallow pills. I know I need a good prenatal, but I can't swallow. They love BMG. They love these because you actually can chew them, swallow the oil inside. Tastes like orange, does not taste like fish. I promise. I've tried so many bad fish oils over the year. It truly tastes like orange. We have lots of kids that chew these, and then you can spit the shell out. You can swallow it or spit it out. So you can chew these. So if you're like, I don't want to take pills, and sometimes if we want to feel better, and we want the best nutrition for our baby, we just have to do it, right? Like that's how it works. But the fish oil, 3 of these a day. And then the third part of the foundational wellness bundle that you could choose to just start with the Omega and the BMG, but I highly recommend, and we see during pregnancy, most women coming into my health food store, they are wanting to take a probiotic during pregnancy because we know it can just help with the digestive system, the immune system, keep that whole system really, really healthy for giving birth. So this is PB Restore. It's a powerhouse probiotic, by far best one I know of on the market. It's got prebiotic, postbiotic, really, really great stuff inside of here. You're going to take 1 a day. Now, this is the only supplement that we say take it right before you're going to eat some food. Taking it with before eating the food is going to help it work better in your body. And what I think is really important to mention, because people always say to me, like, oh, like it costs, I don't know if I can afford it. Well, here's the deal. When you break down the math for these three supplements, it's $150 a month. It is $5 a day. And I just want to point that out because, yes, $5, it adds up. But your health, your baby's health, your mental health. Like, I just can't say enough about the omegas for mental health. There's been tons of research done on how it can really, really support, especially postpartum type stuff, the anxieties. And you can actually even double your dose of this if you need to. So do not hesitate. If you want to take 6 a day of this, you absolutely can. But just for your emotional support, like this is so, so, so important. I truly believe that everyone pretty much needs omegas, but during pregnancy and beyond, they are very, very important to help with a lot of that balancing. And these two together also have been proven to be very, very helpful for supporting and balancing hormones in both women and men. So that's kind of a cool thing as well, because I think it's no secret. We all struggle with hormone stuff and we have hormone issues and imbalances throughout our whole life. Like it's an ongoing thing that affects us. So these three, $5 a day, I truly, it's worth giving up a coffee, shopping less, whatever it is to get this wellness, goodness into your body so you can feel your best. And you're definitely going to notice and really feel a difference. If you're like, I don't know how to pay for it, ask us. We can help you. We have a plan to help you make enough to pay for your doTERRA products. Like we actually can help you share and earn enough to pay for products or well beyond that. And so I think it's important to mention that because when your desire to be healthy is strong and you're willing to make the sacrifices and the investments in your health, it's going to help you so much, right? You, your family, everyone around you benefits when you feel better, right? And then the other product I want to mention, since we're talking about pregnancy, this one I see get used a lot during pregnancy. This is called Terrazyme Digestive Enzyme. These are enzymes that you can take with meals, and it helps your body digest the foods that you're eating. And we know digestive issues can kind of be an issue during pregnancy. So I did want to mention the Terrazyme Digestive Enzyme because they come in handy. People use them all the time for all sorts of things. And then the other product I just want to mention, since we're talking about pregnancy, and I see a lot of women using this so they feel better when they're pregnant, but also just helps your skin, everything, just a lot. This is a 9-type collagen. And you actually can take this collagen and mix it right in with your VMG right away in the morning and drink it. That's what my husband and I do every single day. So you put the collagen with the VMG, then you only have to drink one drink. It's down your body. But this collagen helps with pain, inflammation, like all kinds of stuff. And it really helps your body age backwards. And so it's going to be just really good for your skin as you're carrying the baby. It's going to be good for joint health, keeping your cells healthy. But this is another one that I see a lot of people add to their regimen, especially during pregnancy. So I wanted to mention the collagen as well. So I hope that you learned something new today. Please share this with your friends, your family, whoever might need to know this information. I thank you so much for following my YouTube channel. Subscribe, share it with your friends, and let's keep learning together on this natural health journey.